ஓகே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், கேம் விளையாடுவோம். எவ்வளோ தூரத்தில் இருக்கே? ஓகே, சைடு மிஷன்ல
Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Professor Black America.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
அப்படியா?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all
Cloak and
the
dagger.
Simply have a student deliver it.
என்னடா மார்வல் வர க்ளோக் அண்ட் டகரில் இது பண்ணுறீங்க டீஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க
Insist.
I do.
சீக்கிரமாக லீவ் போட்டிங்க இன்றைக்கி லீவு தானே ப்ரோ எனக்கு இன்றைக்கி லீவு தானே நான்
Good enough for all my boils.
சாட்டர்டே லீவு தான் எப்போவுமே
Now, to determine which student gets
ஹலோ ப்ராப்பப்ளி
Almost daily why I accepted this appointment.
சரி மார்வல் விளாண்டுக்கிட்டு இருந்தேன் இன்றைக்கி கொஞ்ச நேரம் ரொம்ப நாள் ஆயிடுச்சு ஆக்சுவலாக ஒரு வாரமே ஆயிடுச்சு எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து விளாண்டு மார்வல்ஸ் இன்றைக்கி விளாண்டுக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம் எல்லோரும் ஆக்சுவலாக 6 பேர் சேர்ந்து விளாண்டு ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு கிட்டத்தட்ட 1.5 வாரத்துக்கு 2 வாரம் மேலேயே இருக்கும்.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor Black.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
தெரியல இவரோ நாளைக்கு கேம் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிடுறோம் நான்.
Professor, more than one student has taken up blood.
கேம் எவ்வளவு தூரம் இருக்குன்னே தெரியலையே.
I dare say it knocked some sense into them.
இருங்க ஒரே நிமிஷம் ப்ளே ஸ்டேஷன்ல பார்க்கலாம். ப்ளே ஸ்டேஷன்ல 80% முடிச்சிட்டேன். 80% முடிச்சிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. அப்பனா நாளைக்கு முடிச்சிடலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். 23 hours 23 ஹார்ஸ்லாம் அதெல்லாம் டோட்டல் ஹார்ஸ்லாம் கணக்கெல்லாம் வராது ப்ரோ.
You are quite impossible sometimes.
நீங்களா அந்த வாக் த்ரூ பத்தி பேசிக்கிட்டு இருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வாக் த்ரூலாம் அவன் எப்படி போறான்னு தெரியாதுல.
Good idea. I can even provide the part.
வந்துட்டு சில சைடு மிஷன்ஸுமே சில இதெல்லாம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். அங்கங்கே திடீர்னு போயிடுவேன் தொலைஞ்சு போயிடுவேன். ஸ்டார்டிங்ல எல்லாம் மிஷனே பண்ணல நான்லாம் சுற்றிக்கிட்டே தான் இருந்தேன்.
Good day, Madam Kagawa.
23 ஹார்ஸ்லாம் அந்த கணக்கில் வராது ப்ரோ. ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்களுக்கும் ஒரு மாதிரி மாறும்.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
It's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are you?
Professor, a word, please.
முடியாது.
Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely
ஸ்டாண்டிங் டூ ஆர்டர் போட்டிங்களே. இல்லை ப்ரோ ஆர்டர் போடணும். நான் எப்பவுமே 1 டேக்கு முன்னால் தான் ஆர்டர் போடுவேன். அதாவது இன்றைக்கி 12 மணிக்கு ரிலீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா இன்றைக்கி நைட்டு தான் ஆர்டரே போடுவேன். அது இன்றைக்கி நைட்டுன்னு இல்லை ப்ரீ ஆர்டரு டவுன்லோடு போடுவான்ல. அதாவது ஒரு 3 நாள் முன்னாலேயே ப்ரீ டவுன்லோட் போட்டுருவான். நீங்கள் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். பிசியில் இருக்கான்னு தெரில எனக்கு தெரில. ஆனால் பிஎஸ்சில் அப்படி எப்பவுமே இருக்குது. ஸோ ப்ரீ ஆர்டர் நீங்கள் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா டவுன்லோடு ஒரு 2 நாள் முன்னாலேயே டவுன்லோட் போட்டு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ அது வந்துட்டு நான் அந்த டைமில் தான் நான் போடுவேன். டவுன்லோட் போடுற டைமில் மட்டும் தான் போடுவேன். அது 1 டேக்கு முன்னால் தான் போடுவேன். நான் இயர்லி எக்ஸஸ் வாங்க போகிறேன் ப்ரோ. 26ஆம் தேதி தான் ரிலீஸ் ஆகுது. 24ஆம் தேதியே ரிலீஸ் ஆகிற மாதிரி ஒரு இது இருக்குது. டீலக்ஸ் எடிஷன் இருக்குது ஸ்டாண்டிங் டூ. அதுதான் நான் வாங்க போகிறேன். ஏன்னா 24 விளாட்லாம். அப்புறம் நான் இன்னும் லீவ் போடணும். லீவ் போட்டுருவேன். எத்தனை நாள் லீவ் போடலான் இருக்கேன். எனக்கு பிளான் போட்டிருக்கேன். 24 வருதா? 24, 25, 26, 25, 26 லீவ் ப்ரோ. 30ஆம் தேதியும் லீவ் போட்டுருவோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். 30ஆம் தேதி லீவு தான் சொல்லி வச்ச மாதிரி 24, 25, 26 கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். 27, 28, 29, 30 வரைக்கும் நான் லீவ் தான் ப்ரோ ஃபுல்லாக. 24லேருந்து 30 வரைக்கும் 30ஆம் தேதி வரைக்கும். இவனுங்க தான் சண்டை போட்டுட்டு இருந்தானுங்களா? பிசியில் இருக்கு. ஓகே பிசியில் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கா இயர்லி லோடு. லைவ் போடுவீங்களா? போடுவேன் ப்ரோ, லைவ் போடுவேன். 12 மணிக்கே ஸ்டார்ட்டு தான் லைவ். நைட்டு 12 மணிக்கு கொஞ்ச நேரம் விளாட்லாம், அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் தூங்கிடுவேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் அப்புறம் பகலில் விளாட்லாம். அவ்வளோதான், சிட்ரஸை பிடிக்கவே முடியாது. ஆமாம், ஐயோ நான் வாங்குற கேமே எப்போ தானே. கடைசியாக நான் எப்போ வாங்கினேன்? கடைசியாக வந்துட்டு எக்குசா கேம் ரிலீஸ் இல்லை, அந்த டைமில் தான் ஒன்று வாங்கினேன். எக்குசா கேம் தான் வாங்கினேன் கடைசியாக. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் எந்த கேமும் வாங்கலையே. இனிமேல் டெத் ஸ்ட்ராண்டிங் 2 இப்போ தான் வாங்குறேன். ஸோ டெத் ஸ்ட்ராண்டிங் 2 முடிச்சிட்டேன்னா, டெத் ஸ்ட்ராண்டிங் 2 வாங்கி முடிச்சிட்டேன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் வேறு எதுவும் வாங்க மாட்டேன். கோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் யோட்டாயே டவுட்டு தான் எனக்கு. என்ன ஸ்கெப்டிக்கலாக தான் இருக்கேன் நான். ரிவ்யூ வர வரைக்குமே நான் வாங்க மாட்டேன். இல்லை, ஸ்பைடர்மேன் 2க்கு அப்புறம்லாம் நிறைய கேம் விளாண்டுட்டேன்ல ப்ரோ. நான் எக்குசாவே அதுக்கப்புறம் 3 கேம் விளாண்டுட்டேன் ஸ்பைடர்மேன் 2க்கு அப்புறமா. டே 1 இது எக்குசா லைக் ட்ராகன் அந்த 8, அப்புறமேலு கைடனோட சீரீஸு எக்குசாவோடதில் இந்த மேன் ஹூ எரேஸ்ட் ஹிஸ் நேம். அப்புறமேலு இப்போ கடைசி அதில் பைரேட் எக்குசா 3 கேம் விளாண்டுட்டேன் ப்ரோ ஸ்பைடர்மேன் 2க்கு அப்புறமா. தெரிஞ்சு அதெல்லாம் கூட பார்த்துருப்பீங்க, தெரிஞ்சு மறந்துருப்பீங்க. GT6 வாங்குவீங்களா ப்ரோ? அதெல்லாம் வாங்கினா நல்லா சொல்லிட்டேன். GT6 வந்துச்சுன்னா நான் வரவே மாட்டேன், 1 மாதம் ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வரவே மாட்டேன் அப்படின்ட்டேன். எல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க. என்னை யாரும் தேட வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு எழுதி வச்சுட்டு விளையாட வந்துடுவேன். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 2 வாரமாவது போடுவேன் ப்ரோ லீவு. GTA 6 ரிலீஸ் ஆகிற டைமில். சூப்பராக இருக்கே.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Hello, Hamura.
எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் 33 இல்லை ப்ரோ, என்கிட்ட இல்லை அந்த கேம். டெமோவும் கிடைக்கல, டெமோவும் கொடுக்கல. டெமோ கொடுப்பான், மேபி கொடுக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது பிஎஸ்ல. நான் ஒரு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லான கேம் தான். டெமோ கண்டிப்பாக கொடுப்பான் டிஎக்ஸ் செக்ஷனில். டெமோ கொடுக்குறதுனா டெமோ அவனுங்களோட கொடுக்குறது இல்லை. பிஎஸ் ப்ளஸ் ப்ளேஸ்டேஷன் டெமோ கொடுக்க மாட்டான். இந்த கம்பெனிஸ்லாம் இருப்பானுங்களே, கேம் கம்பெனிக்காரர் தான் டெமோ கொடுக்கணும். அவன் தான் அங்கே டெமோ செய்யணும், இல்லைன்னா ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. இது வேறு லெவலில் இருக்குது பாருங்க. பாருங்களேன், அப்படியே வந்தால் படிக்கட்டு ஒன்று சேர்ந்துடுறது அப்படியே படத்தில் வர மாதிரியே இருக்குது. இந்த கேமில் டிசைன் நல்லா பண்ணிட்டான். வெல் டிசைன், ஆர்ட் டிசைனு அதெல்லாம் டாப் நாச்சு. ஆனால் என்ன கேரக்டர் ரியலிசம், வேர்ல்டு ரியலிசம் அதெல்லாம் ஒரு அந்த அளவுக்குலாம் கிடையாது. ட்ரிபிள் ஏ கேம் அளவுக்குலாம் இல்லை. கிராஃபிக்ஸும் அந்த அளவுக்கு கிடையாது, ட்ரிபிள் ஏ கேம் அளவுக்கு வராது. கதை வந்துட்டு எடுத்து பட்டக்ஸில் தான் சுரி வச்சுக்கணும். கதை அந்த லட்சணத்தில் வச்சுருக்கானுங்க இந்த கேமில். இவனோட கதையை விட மெயின் ஸ்டோரியை விட செபாஸ்டியன் ஒருத்தன் வருவான், அவனோட ஸ்டோரி எவ்வளவோ மேலாக இருக்குது ப்ரோ. அது எவ்வளவோ ஒரு கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 100 டைம்ஸ் மேலேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன் மெயின் ஸ்டோரியை விட. அது எவ்வளவோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்குது. ஆக்சுவலாக பேசாமல் செபாஸ்டியனோட ஸ்டோரியை வந்துட்டு மெயின் ஸ்டோரியாக ஆக்கியிருக்கிறோம். இவனுங்க கேவலமாக ஆக்கி வச்சிட்டானுங்க.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
அது ஆன்டி சேம்பரா?
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I?
ப்ரோ இங்கே ப்ரோ வால்டமோர்ட்டு
I am here.
அப்படியே வால்டமோர்ட் மாதிரியே இருக்கான் பாருங்க.
You may call me.
நம்மால் கிட்டத்தட்ட அப்படியே வால்டமோர்ட் தான். கரெக்டாக கிரியேட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறேன்.
Pay attention. Things are not always as they
ஆனால் ஏன் அவுட்ஃபிட் மாதிரி இருக்கு? நான் இந்த அவுட்ஃபிட்டே வைக்கலையே.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
என்னடா அது பேட்மேனில் ஒரு அந்த நைட்மேர் சீக்வன்ஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கு.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
அப்படியே ஓடிடலாம்.
I see a staircase straight ahead. Death. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
அப்படியே போக வேண்டியதான். அப்புறம் என்ன?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That door closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ஸ்லோவாயிடுறான். அவன் எப்படி இருந்தாலும் என்னை கண்டுபிடிக்க மாட்டானுங்களே ஈஸிட்டி ஃபீல்டில் விளாட்றனால.
That's the way forward. Now's my chance.
மிஸ்டீரியஸ் க்ளோக்கா? ஓ,
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before
Wanda.
you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
மிஸ்டீரியஸ் வாண்ட். அவடா கடவுடா அப்படின்னு.
I've never felt such power. Defender! Defender! Depulsor! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Descender! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder!
டிஃபெண்டவே நான் அன்லாக் பண்ணலையே, எப்படி வந்தது?
Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Predator! Depulsor! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Descender! Defender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Descender! Bombarder! Predator! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Descender! Defender, bombarder, repulsor, descender.
முடிஞ்சது. இதெல்லாம் என்ன ப்ரோ காட் ஆஃபரில் வர மாதிரியே இருக்கு. சார்ஜர் போயிடுச்சு.
Defender, bombarder, repulsor. Defender, bombarder, protect. Defender, repulsor, descender, bombarder. Defender, bombarder, repulsor, descender. Defender, bombarder, repulsor, descender. Defender, bombarder, descender, repulsor, defender.
காட் ஆஃபரில் வர மாதிரியே ஒரு இடமா அடைச்சு இது அதெல்லாம் பெரிய பஸ் போயிட்டு
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the moor.
I can't believe she's...
Oh, poor Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
நீ கிளம்பிட்டான் பாட்டுக்கு.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
என்ன பற்றி எல்லாமே பார்க்க காட் ஆஃபர் மாதிரியே இருக்குது. கொஞ்சம் ரெஃபரன்சஸ் சில விஷயம்லாம். ஆளு பாருங்க நல்லா முழுன்னு மொட்டை மண்டா வால்டு மொட்டு மாதிரியா இருக்கான்.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
இவ சொல்றது கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கு. ஏன் வந்துட்டு
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
என்ன பெயின் எல்லாம் எடுத்து இவ உறிஞ்சுக்கிட்டா?
All of us.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
இல்லை புரியல. எதுக்கு அப்புறம் எதுக்கு மேஜிக்கு?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating. I
was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay. ஓ அவேடாக்கு வேடா சொல்லித்தரான் ப்ரோ. லவடே கபல் ஸ்பெல்லு.
Revelio.
Someone's here. No!
Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Glacier. Leviathan. Sepulchre. Descendo. Imperial. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
தூக்கி போட்டு துவைக்கிறது தான் என்னோட ஃபேவரட்.
Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Imperial. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Glacier. Arresto momentum. Accio. Incendio. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Oh, nice to see you here. Sea air refreshing.
Revelio. Revelio. This looks like trouble.
ஆனால் அவடா கெடாவடாங்கிறது மெயின் மிஷனாகவே கொடுத்துட்டான். பரவாயில்ல.
Revelio.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
ஓகே. ஓ இது வேறயா? ஓகே நான் கூட ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட்டு தானா?
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Bombarda!
I'm less human to worry.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Repulsor! Incendio! Crucible! Imperial! Glacius! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Incendio! I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
Certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
Pre-planning.
An intruder!
Bombarda!
Someone been taken out last week!
Incendio!
Down!
Arresto momentum! Cruising! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Looks like Rebellion royalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
One over here.
Accio!
You don't know who
Incendio!
you're I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be Imperial to achieve his goals in that regard.
Arresto Glacius! December! Leviosa! Compulso! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
What was that?
Confringo!
My head don't see that.
Imperial! Arresto momentum! Accio! Expelliarmus!
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Arresto Glacius. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Arresto Glacius. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure you taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo. Protego. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Descendo. Crucio. Imperium. Arresto Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Another barrier.
Repulsor.
We can blast through it.
Certain. Incendio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Bombarda. Arresto Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Accio. Descendo. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Capulso.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for rooms.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio! Can't get out of here quick enough.
Okay, troll வரான்.
An angry troll to bring friends together.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
That troll certainly made a mess of things.
Incendio. Reparo.
That's a piece of work.
More than one.
Revelio. Did you find something?
A journal entry. The door was here.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. I'm out of breath after all those stairs. But the view! Well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
The triptych pointed us here.
Another rune symbol. Revelio. As if I should be fluent in
Bombarda.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
Confringo! Wish you could see one of her memories. Revelio.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych Revelio to all of this.
ஒவ்வொரு வாட்டி வந்துருவானே இவன் ஆம்னியஸ்.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Nothing.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
இதை நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்துட்டோமே, ஆனால் வேற ஆங்கிள் இருந்து பார்த்தா.
We are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnervesome.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
எனக்கு என்னன்னா இசரோராவோட இவனுக்கு மேலே தான் எனக்கு சந்தேகமாக இருக்குது.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return.
Nice to see you again. What do you have for...
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Okay.
See you soon.
டார்க் சாக்ரிஃபைஸ்னா என்ன பண்ணுறது? யாரை சாக்ரிஃபைஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is. Above her. Poor thing must be worried sick.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Accio! Incendio! Bombada! Confringo! Reparo!
There she is again. She's breathtaking. From a distance. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably... Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Love to pick off a grubhorn.
Or just raring for...
What was that?
வந்துருச்சு ப்ரோ.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
அந்த டிராகன் தான் உடைச்சு வச்சிருக்கோம். கேக்குறா பாரு மெண்டல் மாதிரி.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
என்ன அப்புறம் பறக்கவே முடியல.
Revelio. No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. Expelliarmus! Imperial! Arresto Meneses! Accio! This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
நல்லா இருக்கே.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
என்னது இது? எப்படி போகிறது?
Yeah!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Glitch ஆயிடுச்சுப்பா. Protector glitch ஆயிடுச்சு.
Incendio should be enough to light these flames.
Confringo!
I hope I can get to Ramrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop that. Imperial. You seem Rest of the lesson. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. I have to find a way to fix that drill.
That is unfortunate. No matter. We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lodgok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was. Don't!
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lodgok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind.
தேட்டரோட ஏதோ தடுறா மந்திரத்தை போட்டு ஏன் ப்ரோ அப்படி நிற்கிறாம ஹீரோ படா கிடாப்பறாவா கொள்ளையா இருக்கலாம் தப்பிச்சிட்டான் ப்ரோ நம்ம ஹீரோ ஒரு மலுமட்டி ப்ரோ
Lord Cock, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was...
வேற சும்மா பேசிக்கிட்டே இருக்கிறா எல்லாத்தையும் இது பண்ணிடும் ஸ்கிப் பண்ணிடும்
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
மிஷனே எனக்கு வேணாம்
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, You received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
எல்லாமே பக்கத்து ஊருக்கே வச்சிருக்கானுங்க.
Touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first of.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is
Revelio.
it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Is that a... It is. believe I know what must be done.
Revelio.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
இன்னும் அவ்வளோ தூரம் போகணுமா?
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
ஓகே, அந்த கிராப் நான் பிடிச்சிட்டு வந்தோம். இது பயங்கரமாக இருக்கே. ஐயோ, என்னவா பண்ணது?
Confringo!
You are going to help me.
அதாவது அட்டாக் பண்ணி அதை டேம் பண்ணுற மாதிரி.
Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore. Where's that goblin hell, little thief? Ah. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. Time for you all to clear out. We're a dragon short. Perhaps we'll have you faster. Cynthia!
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora?
என்னாச்சு?
Mr. Morganlock, Mr. Morgan?
இவெல்லாம் எப்படி ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆனா இவ்வளோ பயப்படுறான்?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
எல்லா மேஜிக் எடுக்கிறா.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students. No one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
அப்புறம் இவ்வளோ பவர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்காங்க. ஓ நம்மால் அவார்டா கவர் போட்டார் வேற வழி இல்லாமல்.
She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
ஓ அவேடா கடாவரா சொல்லித்தரானா? ஓகே, அது போயிடலாம். முக்கியமான ஸ்பெல்லு.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You were right. I do regret casting Imperio. I hope you can forgive me.
Our focus now needs to be Sebastian. He's in trouble. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Defeat the inferior.
This place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Pecco. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
ஓகே ப்ரோ இப்படி என்ன ப்ரோ இப்படி ஆகிப்போச்சு ரொம்ப அப்சஸ்டாக இருக்கான் ப்ரோ அவன் பவர்னால அப்சஸ்டாலாம் இல்லை அவன் ஜஸ்ட்டு தங்கச்சியை காப்பாற்றணும்னு அப்சஸ்டாக இருக்கான் அவ்வளோதான் அவன் நோக்கம் கரெக்டு தான்
Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I need to run way up that ledge.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
These Inferi seem far from controlled.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
இல்லையே தான் கரெக்டான வழியானு.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ஏன் ப்ரோ இதுங்க பில்ட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது?
Incendio. Bombarda.
The Inferi. They're everywhere.